Hey guys, so it's my what I've been melting video, and I actually forgot that I've been melting a candle recently as well, so there's a candle in here. I'm just going to jump straight on into it. This is mostly VCS heavy as I'm trying to go through my VCS scents at the moment, but I'm going to go through the actual empties first and then I'll go to my candle. As always, I have my little bag, all my empties in here, not as much as normal. I also do have my little list that I think write down my thoughts on. So the first thing in here is my little cotton balls that I use all the time to take my wax out of my melter. I love the baby cotton wool balls because they soak up more. As always, I always get the Morrison's ones. The first empty I have here is Wax House Melts, and this is the full slab of the Kingdom Sleeps, which is lavender, peppermint, pink sugar and sweet milk. Now, although I hate sweet milk, I just don't like it at all, you don't really smell it in this blend. You smell more of the lavender peppermint, and there is an undernote of pink sugar. I love this, but I've not seen her pour it since. When I do see her pour it, I'll put it up in her group. I will be buying more of that. That was a lovely one, a lovely loaf to cut up as well. The next one I have, go through my list, is VCS 15 Minutes of Fame, which is Fruit Loops and pomegranate. I love Fruit Loops, especially VCS Fruit Loops. It's very lemony, it's very sweet. Mixed with that pomegranate, it does tone it down a bit, but it's amazing. And I've got quite a few different Fruit Loop blends from Kirby now, so I don't mind melting that one. The next one I've got is Evil Queen, which is another lavender blend that I love from Kirby, and it's Mac Apple, Lavender, Cotton Candy, and this is such a great blend. This throws really well. It's especially amazing if you have a headache or a migraine. I was hoarding the last of this and I just thought, screw it, let's melt it. I've got loads of lavender, loads of Mac Apple from different vendors. Let's just enjoy what I've got while I've got it, and I would grab more of that if I could. Next one I've got here is VCS Pink Dorothy, which was two little shapes that I've just recently got, and I melted them straight away as I thought I would. This is pink sugar, strawberry white cake and cotton candy. I will be so honest with you, I think this was a fresh pour. Obviously I don't have the pour date on it, but it really didn't throw at all. The two shapes together didn't throw. If I moved around my room, which isn't a massive room with a high ceiling, it's a normal room, if I moved around, I could smell it a little bit. All I could smell was the cake scent, really. The pink sugar and the cotton candy died on me. So as much as I loved it on cold, on warm it was nothing. So if I tried it again, I'd have to cure it for a very long time. My last empty I've got here is VCS Grand Old Opry, and this is Strawberry Watermelon Cake. Now I love this scent. I've got it currently melting. It's a bittersweet that I've used up the last of my slices here, but you mostly get the strawberry and the watermelon. The watermelon is very strong in this, but I really don't mind. You don't get the bakery note at all, and it's one that I will be searching for if it comes up in another restock. Okay, so the next few are not empties. I'll jump into my candle first, and this candle is the Woodwick Pure Comfort. Now Woodwick is exactly as it says, it is a wood wick. This crackles as you're melting it, and I have melted this a few times at my boyfriend's house, and I absolutely love this scent. At first it smells just like burning. You can see how much I've melted there. At first it smells like burning, but then it comes into like a nice linen, clean, fresh scent, which is right up my alley. I won't be purchasing this again because I think it was like $17.99. But it's one that I do like, and I wait for these to come into TK Maxx during the new year because it is they're great candles to relax to, but I'd rather not pay the full price for them, just being a bit stingy there. The next ones I've got are two Bathing Garden. This one here is Mulberry Cabin. This is a great Christmas scent. This is one of her older clams, just purely because it squidges in a little bit. I'm trying to get through this one before anything else, and I do only have 2 cubes left, which is 1 melt in my Project Clam, which I do need to do an update on, everyone. I haven't forgotten, don't worry. This one is a great Christmas scent if you don't like bakery or pine notes. This is just a fruity note, which does have a little bit of a spice to it, but it's not massive that I hate it, and I hate spice, so you'd be fine with this one. It does have a manly note as well, which is very strange for me, but I do like that one. I'll be sad to see it go when it does go. And the next one here is not Christmassy at all, and this is the Bathing Garden Beach Bum, which is more of a it's more of a coconut sand sort of note. It does smell like sunscreen, but I don't mind that. This was a day where it was unusually sunny outside, so I thought, let's pop 2 cubes of this on. I did get this from a friend, I did not buy it myself, so thank you, you know who you are. This was an amazing scent. It's definitely one that I will keep until next summer. I've melted it, but it's one that I love, so I will forever be getting those. 2 that I don't have on me are the Wickedly Simple Wax Calendar. I have melted a few days of them already. I'd have noticed that I do need to put quite a few of the different days together, but the whole calendar does smell the same to me. This is only my personal opinion. And they, like 3 melts altogether lasted my 4 hours. 1 melt on its own lasted 2, with a high to medium throw. It's a great scent. It's pink. I think it's pink sugar and marshmallow. So it's a scent that I like. I'm not going to complain about that. It's great for an added extra. I am working quite a lot at the moment, so I don't get to melt all the time, every day, 4 melts a day, that sort of thing. I'm only getting to melt like once a day if it's not a late shift. So you won't always hear me say about the Wickedly Simple Wax calendar all the time. So that's enough about that one anyway. So let's go on to some VCS. We have quite a bit here, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. First one I've got here is Scarborough Fair. I have melted this twice, and this is Sage and Citrus. This is a very strange scent to me. Now, I find that this smells like a sexy man sort of scent, and it's not so much that I hate it, I just can't be in the room when it's melting. And it's a strange note to me. I get the citrus, and I really do, but mixed with that sage, I just smell like, it smells like a man's aftershave. So I will get you through this, but I will not be purchasing that one again. And the next one is a deluxe blossom bag, or bombshell blossom bag, sorry, in Times Square Countdown, Chicago Outfit, and Juicy Pineapple. Now these are Champagne Fresh Strawberry Green Apple, Blackberry Mango Ginger Ale, and Juicy Pineapple. I melted 1 flower of this for 4 hours. I did have time out of my room, and it is a strong throw. I could smell it outside my room, but it just smelled like Juicy Pineapple, which is not a scent that I'm personally looking for at the moment. I did try to destash this bag, but I had no takers, so I'm going to be keeping it for a while, seeing if the cure brings out any of the other scents, and seeing what it's like in the summer. But just for this project that I'm doing now, it's not a scent that I will be melting now, let's just say that much. The next one I've got is Lavender Moonstone, which is a scent that I'm going to be finishing up tonight, so this is why I added this in here as well. So it will be in my next empties, but actually I'm not going to put it in my next empties, I'll just tell you what I think now. So this is lavender, eucalyptus, spearmint and peppermint. I love this scent. I have yet to find a scent that I like just as much as this, and I'm so glad that I have a loaf in Moonstone that I will just mix with lavender when this is finished. This is great for when you have stuffy noses, or in my case I have a nose that it blocks up all the time for no apparent reason, and this opens it up. It's also great when you've had a day where you just need to relax, and this really does that to me. So you won't see this in my next empties. I've just decided I'm just going to pop it straight into my VCS box for when I do my final end of December review. Next one I have is An Affair to Remember, and I did melt just 1 cube of this. I have sent some to a friend, and this is watermelon cotton candy frosting. Now this is strong. This is a very strong thrower. Just 1/4 of a flower. It threw out of my room, down the stairs. I had to come into my room, turn and switch it off. It's such an amazing scent, but I know my family wouldn't love it as much as I do, and it is so heavy on the watermelon. The cotton candy frosting is there. It does tone it down a bit, but it's so heavy on the watermelon. It's a scent I'm going to love, but I'm going to have to melt that with my boyfriend's. Next one I have is Tea Room, and I did melt 1 chunk of this half loaf that I was given. And Tea Room is almond tea cake, orange and black tea, and it definitely is tea. This is a mix of tea and almonds. If you love both of those, this is an amazing scent that you will love to melt. It is a light scent. I did have to go searching for it, but I'm so glad that I have this half loaf, and I also have a rose in this as well, so I have lots of melts of that one. It is again a very relaxing scent if you like fresh scents. It's not very bakery at all. I've noticed that with VCS at the moment. I'm not getting bakery notes in anything, but that might just be because her blends are so well blended together. Next one I have is the Black Cat, and I am seriously running out of this. I think I have 3 melts left. The Black Cat is cider lane whipped cream. This is a bakery bag that no longer wants to stay shut because I've opened it so much. This is the only autumn winter scent from VCS that I have really tried that I absolutely love, and I really didn't think I would. It is so much more apple than just cider personally, and you do get the whipped cream, so it does cream it out even more. This is a great scent to have on throughout the day, when you come home at night, just to relax, and I'm so looking forward to more of this. This bag will probably be empty by the end of December review, so this will be in my box. But it's one I love, I will always love, and I really didn't think I would. The last one I have here is VCS White Zombie. These were some chunks of a loaf that I was given, and White Zombie is mac apple, birthday cake and whipped cream. Now, before this morning, which was when I first put this on, I had never tried this. I thought the birthday cake and the whipped cream would be really strong, and I was surprised because I thought that they were stronger, it would be stronger than the mac apple, but no, this blends so well all together, and even in the bag, they blend well together. The mac apple is not overpowering anything, the birthday cake is not too bakery, it's a perfect scent, and I can see why this came out in autumn because it is more of a warm bakery scent than anything else. Another one that I'm going to enjoy melting, I think. So yeah, that's the amount that I've got through so far of my VCS. I am currently, tonight I'm going to finish, I've got 1 cube of Joanna left, which I'm going to melt that tonight. I've also got Lavender Moonstone, which I'm going to be melting tonight. The Black Cat is almost finished. Grandma's Pearls is almost finished. And then I've got a few shapes and things like that to finish. But other than that, it's just a case of picking something out and trying it out and seeing what I think. I've decided that in January I've got a whole box full, my bottom box full of my wax to go through. So beginning of January you'll be seeing that video, and that will be my next meltdown challenge. The end of December will be my VCS meltdown review. So look forward to that. Until next week, thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.